Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another lesson. This time we're going to be talking about which object is short, medium, or long, okay? So we're going to see which object over three objects is the smallest and which was the longest, and we're going to put them in order, all right? But first, we're gonna read a book. Let me share my screen with you before we get into our assignment. So I'm going to read to you Animals Big and Small before we start our lesson. So here we go. Animals Big and Small. This is our table of contents. Animal sizes. Let's look at animals. They're all different sizes. Do you see all the animals? Whether big, small, or tiny, they are full of surprises. Big and small. Which one of these two dogs do you think is bigger? Number one. What about which one's smaller? Number two. Yes, dog one is big and dog two is small. The third dog is the biggest dog of them all. So we see how many dogs do we have? We have three dogs, and the third one is the biggest. Number two is small. Here are two horses lined up in a row. You see two horses? Which one's the biggest one? The one on the left or the one on the right? The one on the right is the biggest horse in this picture. Tall and short. Here are two more animals. Which one is tall? The zebra or the giraffe? The giraffe. How do you know that? Yes. If you see, his head is up here while the zebra stays down here. The zebra is shorter and the giraffe is taller than the zebra. If you said the giraffe, you made a good call. What about these two? Which cat is shorter and which one is taller? Well, the cat is the tall one and the mouse is much smaller. So if you see right here on these two pictures, there's two cats and there's two mouses, but the cat is the biggest one. The mouse is shorter. Long and short. This snake is long. It's a bit of a whopper. This insect is short. It's a tiny grasshopper. Ooh. Under the water, a short orange fish swims by. A long gray fish swims closer. It looks like it's saying hi. Wide and narrow. This antelope is narrow. Narrow. This hippo is wide. You wouldn't have much luck getting a hippo to hide. Who would be able to hide behind this tree? An animal that's wide or an animal that's narrow? Yes, an animal that's narrow. Look at these birds. Which one's wide and which one's narrow? I think you're right. Yes, it's easier to tell that the eagle is wider than than the sparrow, right? The sparrow is not spreading his wings, and the eagle looks much bigger and wider. And the same size. Some stuff can be the same size. Which dog is the biggest? Or are they all the same size? Based on this picture, is there one that looks the biggest? Is there one that looks the smallest, or do they all look the same? Yeah, this one does look bigger, and this one looks smaller. So this is a range from biggest to smallest. What about this side? Yes, this one looks bigger, and then this one, and then this one. It does look like all these 2 pages are from biggest to smallest. You could use a ruler to find out, or you could just use your eyes, just like we did just now. And that's the end. All right, let me stop sharing my screen. And I'm gonna share with you another screen right here. I'm gonna share with you this assignment that we're going to be practicing, okay? So let me just get my pencil. We have 3 objects, as you can see. We're gonna be ordering them from shortest to tallest. Remember how in the book we have the dogs all lined up and they were from biggest to small? Now we're gonna do shortest to tallest. So we're gonna write number 1 under the shortest object and then number 3 under the tallest object. So which one of these 3 is the smallest one? Which was the shortest one? Is it number 1, the first box, the second, or third? It is the middle one, that's right. So I'm gonna write a number 1 right here because it is the shortest. And then which one's which one's next? Because we're going from shortest to tallest. The first one, it's going to be the one in the medium, in the middle. Which one's the tallest? That's right, this one is the tallest. So I'm gonna write, oh, I'm sorry, let me backtrack this one. This one is number 3. There we go. Number 3, thank you for giving me a check. And then what about the buildings? So we're doing shortest to tallest. I know by using my eyes, I can go like this. Oh, it gets you right here, the first one. So this one's gonna be the shortest. And I can tell from this 2 that this one's next. So I'm gonna write number 2. Using my eyes, I can see this one's the tallest building. So I'm gonna write a number 3 under here. And if I go down, using my eyes, I can see that this one is the shortest one. So I'm gonna write a number 1 there. And I can see that this is number 2. And the tallest, using my eyes, I can see that this one is the tallest. So we're gonna be putting them in order, all right? Just like this, from 1 to 3, from shortest to the tallest. So let me share another. This is the one that you're going to be doing at home. I sent you this worksheet for homework. So it says, order the 3 objects from the shortest to the longest. Write 1 under the shortest object and 3 under the longest object. So just like what we did, you're gonna be doing this at home, using your eyes to see which one you think is the shortest and which one you think is the longest. I'm gonna stop sharing. So that's for you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye.